live subtitles, yeah. You know, Google has perfected that technology with YouTube, so clearly it can only go right with actual live speech being translated into subtitles, but plot-wise, since Bart has just been found after having been abducted by a strange light, let's see if we can find out what's going on with him.
Bart, what's causing your ooga booga talk? My special little guy's noogle has turned to goo-goo. The whole town's gone nuts. Security cameras, mysterious vans, crop circles. There's got to be a connection. Maybe the police know something.
Well, I wouldn't count on that, but...
Our competitors will do time on the various jumps.
Well, if Marge says that's the way to go, then clearly it must be. So what's our new default vehicle for this level? We have the Canyonero, which we used once before on level 1, but now it is ours to use at our leisure. And we see as the police car exploits the benefits of apparently having a completely static hit and run meter. So having cornered the police here.
Chief Wiggum, I need you to find out what happened to Bart. Could you show me where the crop circle is? There's got to be a clue to curing Bart.
Ah, that's cute. I'd love to help, but I got sugar withdrawal real bad. The donut store is closed, and I got a monkey on my back screaming for Cruller. Oh, he's screaming.
Oh boy, so now we need to supply him with donuts. By slamming into the donut truck. Which fortunately is quite a viable strategy with this particular car.
Oh, that's gonna cost me.
Well, it's not so viable, it's crashing into every car on the way. I might have screwed up because of that already, but... But I think we're already at that point in the game where every single time limit becomes very much unforgiving.
My bad. Why do you keep hitting everything? Why is this happening?
And success becomes dependent on luck as well as skill.
I'll clean that up later.
And there's the matter of the hit and run meter as well, which I've just now filled up for the first time ever. And got busted. Well, at least that didn't take too much time out of the actual mission. Let me see if I can still succeed though, if that was worth it at all.
Please don't sue us again.
Oh. Looks like I may be screwed. But I'm gonna press on. There's only a couple of these left. Only one left. But I don't know if I'm actually gonna have to get anywhere after getting it. Yeah, I'm gonna drive back in 1 minute. Really don't know if this is gonna be viable, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Stop! Whoops.
Time limit's halfway run down, and I think I'm actually halfway there, so I might be able to do it.
Oh, I don't have any pockets.
Come on. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, but I'm almost there. And I did it. I was not expecting success on that. I will tell you that much.
Boy, for a busybody housewife, you sure get results. That crop circle's at Cletus's shack. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a truck full of donuts to eat. I'm gonna need a lot of coffee.
Marge in charge.
If only the green goo from the nuclear power plant would transform into magical spheres. And we could put on our weapons and clothes to create magical spells, but I don't think that's how it works in this game.
Smashy, smashy.
Oh lord. So what sort of bizarre antics
She's thighs.
will Marge be up to next, I wonder?
Even Springfield Penitentiary has been
Am I even
locked
coming the
down.
right way? No, I just now realized that we're supposed to go to Cletus's place, not the Simpsons' place. So time to correct this oversight in figuring out what precisely, or where precisely I have to go. By actually getting there, or trying to.
Is this going to affect my insurance? Oh, doodlebugs. I hope this isn't stealing.
I don't know. I guess if someone left a giant golden wrench lying around, it's her own fault if it gets picked up by someone else. Alright, here we go.
Excuse me?
I don't care if you is from New York. You ain't taking pictures of our decrepitude for no magazine. No way.
No, Cletus, it's me, Marge. Marge.
Well, apparently that was enough to convince him, since... Oh, never mind. Also, our new objective is to follow him and get his stuff on the way. Also a good reason why we shouldn't stay too close to him.
Hope they're alright. Nuts.
Of course, stuff like what just happened could happen.
Now I wish I could.
Making staying close to him at all kind of impossible.
Good stuff. No time for caution.
And
Your face is that
resulting in losing him altogether. Oh my. I think this is one of those missions that's kind of infamous.
Better stay out of my way.
Well, although to be fair, Cletus doesn't seem terribly preoccupied with getting too far ahead. But then again, the Canyonero is not the best car for avoiding collisions. Or seeing where you're going some of the time. And that might have screwed me up completely, or maybe not, never mind. That's a constant sentiment I notice.
So totally embarrassed.
Every single mistake I make might be fatal.
I feel like
Yeah, that one was. Well, at least now I know that making the jump isn't really something that I want to do in the power plant.
Marge Simpson at your service. Setting the bill for Homer.
Well, there seems to be a slight delay from where he usually drops his stuff now. Right, didn't make the jump, but almost got flipped somehow. I could have very easily missed that. I'm quite surprised that I didn't. But we're back in Green Goo place. And thankfully the road from here on out I think is fairly linear. Don't really like the presence of so many garbage trucks on the road though. They seem to be a rather conspicuous hazard here. I guess they all make their rounds at night.
I hope there's not much more. Look away, people. Nothing to say.
Right, only one more to go. So then in luck this should be it.
Oh my. Oh my.
With the hit and run thingy almost completely filled up. Alright, actually made it this time.
How about that?
How about that, indeed.
Ooh.
So let's see if Cletus will actually listen now.
You've got to help me. I have to find out what happened to my baby boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was a city slicker. But I ain't telling you nothing less than you help us with the harvest.
Harvest? If I'm going to be doing yard work, I better change, or my next mission will be to get mud stains out of green rayon.
Yeah, we need different customs for this mission, and I think we actually need to get 2 customs for missions in this level.
Whoa!
But fortunately, I should be able to get both of them in the same place. Oh, there's a card. I was wondering where that was. I need to get on this rooftop to actually get it though.
Having 3 kids really slows you down.
And we should be able to get on the roof this way. There we go. And again, fortunately, if you do get hit by those things, luckily all that happens is you lose a few coins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the hit and run feature was in all versions. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to have the this game without it. Seeing how it's in the title of the game and all, and I totally missed that jump. That's great. Oh well. Well, I got
swear I used to be a better runner.
a large quantity of the coins at any rate, so... So into the quickie mart for now. I think we can get a few gags while we're in here too. Well... I think I recall a gag like that in the show where it was about the death sentence in Texas or some such.
The future yet?
Well, this is what we need. But I think we're also gonna need this one, which we can't afford yet, wouldn't you know it? Might need to do a bit of coin grinding before the end of the level. But I kind of hope it doesn't come to that.
I need more step aerobics classes.
But for now we can start the following mission. We need to harvest ketchup packets for the winter.
I'll do my best.
I think I do remember that episode. And in the end it turns out that the girl is dating Jimbo or something, if I recall. Oh boy.
Sensible shoe to the metal.
There's 18 of them though.
Hey, I know another dumpster's round here somewheres. I can feel it in my stank ball.
Oh boy.
Watch yourself. Stop that nonsense.
I don't think the garbage trucks are going to be very fun memories when this is all over.
You shouldn't enjoy that.
Oh boy. I did not see that.
This is real fine.
Well, if I'm able to get 9 of these before the first minute is run out, which I don't think I will, because I was only able to get 8. I might have had a hope for getting this first try, but I'm not so sure about that now. With all the tricky turning you have to do in this mission.
Help me, Lord!
I wonder who put these here.
Oh god.
Whatever just happened was none of my business. Oh no, I got 5 hound dogs
Oh
in
great.
here.
Now I'm pretty sure you do need to make that jump.
Drive 55.
And now I'm pretty certain that I'm screwed because of all that stuff that just happened. Yeah, you need to make the jump. Get on top of the roof to be able to get that one, and then carry on into Burns' mansion. Where the remainder of the packets should be, or it's a couple of them anyway.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, some of them are.
I'll do my best.
Well, let's try this one more time. This time without getting boned.
Packets people done throwed out to feed on during the long winter. Help me fetch 'em.
No, nuts.
And of course, there's always someone in the way of that one.
Dumpsters round here somewheres. I can feel it in my stank ball.
Try not to get run into by the green trucks.
Oh, that was better than the movie box.
Or get stuck into corners like that. That seems to be kind of a problem with the environs in this mission.
System out of that.
Oh boy.
Nice girls finish fast. Whoops.
Cooey! Oh, I'm flying like a turkey.
Well, we're doing better this time.
Crickets.
Don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to make this jump though, which is kind of important. I did. Okay. And I got the bucket, so we might be able to do it this time. So I have almost 40 more seconds than we did before. I only have a couple of these left.
Big tires like I saw on the TV ones.
One of them now. And I'm going to assume though that it's... Yes, of course I need to make the jump. I might be boned now because I did not realize that that was
Oh,
necessary.
this vehicle was little Sally Mae's school fun. Stop that nonsense.
Oh boy.
I should pay more
Nope,
attention.
not think I'm gonna do it. Didn't do it.
I could.
Well, third time's a charm, as they say. But yeah, you can clearly see how the difficulty spike has already happened, and this is certainly far trickier than any of the early missions.
Them ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed on during the long winter. Help
Oh,
me
boy.
fetch 'em.
And of course I run straight into this thing. Well, I was able to avoid the green truck that tried to get in my way this time, but then another one came up.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of that.
Luckily we can deal with the smaller cars pretty easily. It's the big green trucks that are the problem.
trust me? Good. I should pay more attention.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hooray for turning. Not the right way.
I am so embarrassed.
Oh, I'm gonna have to sell my smell hound to pay for that.
I hope this isn't
Right.
stealing.
Hope to make the jump again. Oh, doesn't look like I'm going to though.
That was better than the movie box.
At least I
Whatever just happened
got
was none of
directed
my
to the right
business.
trajectory this time. While the hit and run meter is about to fill up. Shouldn't be any obstacles for a little bit here though, so I might be able to do it without getting chased by the police.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out
Of
of
course,
that.
now I need to run through the chess
Steady,
field.
Marjorie, steady.
Okay. Have plenty of time to do the jump. So, with any luck, this should be the end of this. Okay, and now I need to get to Glitter's home still though. So we can't take a breather yet. I noticed that there's someone waiting outside. I thought that would be something to take into account.
That guy was one
Alright.
bad driver.
We got away though. And the time limit is gone, so I think I'm gonna take it easy for the rest of the way. Which is not really helped by the other cars taking up so much space, but hey, we're here. That took a few tries, but there we go.
Now, about your query. My grandpappy done seed one of them corn drawings once, but he's with Allah now. You might should ask some other old folks about it. Maybe try around the graveyard.
Thanks, Cletus.
Twarn't nothing.
Did I win? I had no idea.
Apparently, there are such a thing as Muslim rednecks in this town.
Just let me catch my breath.
Not something I expected, but yeah, let's just get this again.
Sir, could you give me a lift?
And apparently the next mission is going to be kicked off somewhere at the graveyard. Because Marge is still searching for, for some clues about the aliens yet. But meeting with limited success.
Excuse me, Hansmo, man. Could you help me?
I'm hiding from the police. If the police find me out past curfew, they'll throw me in jail. I won't survive another night in jail.
Well, I was wondering if you've ever seen a crop circle.
Talk to Abe. He mentioned crop circles once. Hurry up and get to the home before the police lock the doors.
Yeah, be it another race.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it this time since my starting position isn't exactly favorable. But let's give it the old try, even though there's plenty of stuff in the way.
Please don't sue us
And
again.
at this point the AI does seem savvy enough to utilize the shortcuts. Or maybe we could do it, I don't know.
Smashy, smashy.
Better than expected it went.
Sorry.
I think another fairly tricky mission is coming up now though.
Grandpa, do you know anything about crop circles?
What? Huh? I can't tell you about crop circles right now. Those lousy renegades stole my pills. Without my ag relief, I'll start fighting nurses. You don't need the lawsuit. You darn ricket crop circles and begging ag relief.
Oh, dear.
Yep, so we can't get the information from him quite yet.
Marge Simpson, at your service.
As we need to get back Grandpa's pills. with this bizarre sort of Latin whistle
Is
music?
this going to affect my insurance?
I don't know.
That looks expensive. I hope I don't have to pay for that.
I think I'm already here, but
Set the bill to Homer.
let's see. Apparently Nelson had something to do with the pill theft.
How could you hooligans steal an old man's medication? You give it back right now.
Oh, we traded it to some dudes in a black car for these play dudes? Check it out, man. This one's got an interview with the guy who invented the wah-wah pedal.
So boy. So time to chase even more black cars. The recurring enemies of this game.
Sorry about that. What are you thinking?
This time with the duty of following this guy and getting the stuff it drops. Much like with the fucking Cletus mission. Though hopefully this one isn't quite as aggravating as that one. Oh. And of course I forget this, the AI for this car does some kind of turns designed to trip you up like that one there.
Rig off the road.
There's probably more like that coming up, but I don't remember where they are, since I haven't played this game in such a long time, but I guess we'll deal with that when the time comes.
Whoops.
Look, game, I'm trying to avoid stuff, but it's kind of incredibly difficult when I'm trying to keep up to this guy. Nope, first try, it looks like. Or it will be if I manage to get there in time.
Well, now who put that there?
I'm kind of amazed at how apparently I haven't been
The repo guys aren't gonna want
chased by the police yet.
Come on.
Oh. No, not quite down yet. Gotta get away from the guy again.
No time for caution. Well, then,
All right.
drive in.
Oh, there we go. Hit and run.
Not another one.
But it doesn't look like that's gonna matter anyway, since we're about to end the mission. Oh lord. But we got busted anyway. Not that it matters, since it doesn't really interfere with the progress of the mission. Hello. Can we talk to Grandpa, please?
Here's your crazy medicine, Grandpa.
Hot diggity! Sweet, sweet medication! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Oh, great. Now I need something to wake him up.
No, not quite over yet, it doesn't
Time to
seem.
drive this car insane.
Need to get even more pills this time to
Now where do I go?
get him to not fall asleep instantly. Which we can somehow get over the counter, apparently.
I like this.
I don't. Well, why not? Let's take the car anyway. Even if it's only like 2 feet away. Oh, too late. We did manage to get a glimpse of apparently Krusty browsing one of the magazines in the background, though.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
Mike.reference.txt.
What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crap circle?
Not a thing! Where was I? Right, now, the first time I rode in a water car... Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing, shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna? That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory. Bart in charge.
And finally we completed this mission. And we have a fairly good lead on.
Let's do this thing.
On what's going on with Bart now, apparently. And its connection to the soda that's floating around town.
Hope they're all right.
Ay, ay, ay.
So now I think we need to get into Bart's bedroom. Which we do not by going in through the front door, but by going through the back. And I might as well get this stuff while I'm here. Oh.
We only come out to go to church.
Don't think they spend that much time inside the shelter anyway. At least not under normal circumstances. Hello.
All for Mart.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, by making this slightly tricky jump, as all jumps in the on-foot sections in this game are.
Bart, do you recognize this design?
That's the alien mind control cola. They gave us tons of that up in the alien spaceship. They're using it to make the town go crazy.
Oh, thank God! You snapped out of your trance! I was so worried.
Later, I'm going to the arcade.
This conspiracy goes all the way to the top. I need a little extra firepower. As Officer Marge.
Yeah, so that's why we need to get this extra outfit. But fortunately we can afford it now.
Safe and sound.
And our new objective is to round up all the evil cola before anything else happens. So this is pretty much a completely on-foot mission. Or it's supposed to be. You can technically use a car, but it doesn't really help that much since
I need a Long Island iced tea.
all of the soda cans are in locations like these, which aren't really easily accessible with a car. So we get to run around the town this time.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I'll tell you the truth, yeah. This mission is fairly mellow compared to the other ones. Mainly for the reason that you don't have bizarre car mechanics to worry about. Now we get a fairly catchy theme to go with it, so that's always nice. See if I can actually get the card this time. And I did.
I can do something neat with this.
It's a Mr. Plow reference. Oh, that was a weird episode of Mr. Plow.
Yippee!
Sorry, soda can up here? No, there isn't. Yeah. Hello? There we go. Come on. I can only imagine, like... This game is kind of challenging, if only because
Kids really slows you down.
of its weird sort of difficulty curve and the fact that it's not afraid of presenting a challenge, but every time I acknowledge that, there's something inside me that tells me
I'll bet who knows who's selling the cola.
that I have a morbid curiosity how it would work, how it would go if DSP ever played this. But I think that was already mentioned.
Real bad.
Don't know if the mind control soda was in any of the episodes. I'm fairly certain they made that storyline specifically for this game, but I don't know.
Pooh, I think you should be aware that you're selling a tainted cola. Where's this stuff coming from?
Oh, there is little here not tainted in some way. Even the astrology scrolls give poor advice. But I will get to the bottom of this.
Well, it made Bart go crazy. And if I find the distributor, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
Careful, Mrs. Simpson. This cola makes people do irrational things without guilt. It is as though they have bottled the effects of a raging frat kegger.
That's it. I'm going after it. And any other evil cola trucks I can find. I'll do my
And
best.
now it's time for another destroy the enemy vehicles mission. And apparently the enemy vehicles are now trucks, which I don't know how well that will go. I can see the truck already. It looks kind of imposing, but we need to actually call a vehicle to be able to start this mission.
I need more step aerobics classes.
So let's see how well the
Sensing
Canyoneer is
enemies
going to fare against this particular foe.
Road rage building. My bad. Nice girls finish fast. It's true. Women drivers aren't very good.
Well, if you say so much.
I'm not afraid to die.
I'd say green waste disposal truck drivers aren't very good for this particular level. Or they're outright malicious. Could be doing better, but I guess that's to be expected. Hence, most of the car destroying missions don't usually have you up against sturdy trucks like this guy. Which apparently is only the first anniversary of many.
No doodlebugs.
Alright, that was a pretty good turn that happened. Okay, we can get flipped. I wasn't sure.
Evil cola bottlers and distributors. That's not very nice.
At least fortunately it doesn't outright destroy your car as it does in GTA. So I suppose I'm to assume that the next truck is going to be near Burns Mansion.
What's the
Or at least that would be the logical follow-up.
very good at this. Come on, let's keep it moving.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm not very good at this.
And it's actually going into the mansion that I was not expecting.
Are you blind? Look, no hands. Oh my goodness. How rude. Cautiously, wildly accelerating. My bad.
So, that's probably not a good thing, Burn. I was feeling kind of similar most of the day, I don't know why, but my arm's gotten better the past couple of hours. Probably has to do with the way I lean my arms on my desk, but my horrible posture is my own fault. Oh god. Maybe get a piece of tape and, I don't know, try to replicate that position without compromising your limbs. That could be viable, I don't know. I'm not entirely certain what you're trying to do, Burn, so I can't really tell you. But last truck. Hopefully. Yeah, lost truck it says. You don't get as much of a head start on it as with the other ones. Since we don't start facing it head on, which allows for a pretty good crash, but...
Now I wish I had insurance.
But we've destroyed 2 of these things already, so this should be no problem.
Are you blind?
Oh yes, I thought. No, if the truck falls into the fire, it also spawns in a very odd way. I definitely don't know what's going on. I assume that was because the truck wasn't on top of me for so long.
My bad. I am so totally embarrassed. Not very good at this.
So almost got that truck. Yeah, the sort of glitch that our old friend DSP would be sure to encounter. Or imagine he encounters and blames on the game, but...
Not very good at this.
And I blew up that last guy by backing into him, that's great. But that should be the end of the eradication of the trucks, and apparently I've now noticed that we have the hit and run thing turned off. No, we don't.
Now to go home to my family.
Nope.
You took my precious cola, Marge. It's the only thing that gives me the courage to take off my shirt in the station locker room. You're going down.
Or I could just lose him immediately.
Marge in charge.
Oh well, apparently that was the whole level. I did not remember it being that short, but... But hey, I will take it.